Hello everyone. Today's video is at the request of a YouTube subscriber. She wanted me to show how you can use regular nail polish with gel nail polish. If you've just recently got into gel polish and you don't want to stop using your regular nail polish stash, you can certainly incorporate it into the gel polish manicure in different ways. There's a couple of ways. The first one that I do is, and you can see here with this manicure, this is a black gel nail polish that I have stamped with a metallic blue regular nail polish from Sally Hansen. And I've put a gel top coat over that. And as you can see, it comes out perfectly, and I get the normal 2-week wear from a gel polish manicure using the regular nail polish with this as well. So just to save some time, I have done up a swatch stick with some ink Glacier White, 2 coats, and I've cured each one. And before you stamp with any regular nail polish, you want to remove the sticky layer off of the gel polish. The main reason is you don't want that sticky layer getting onto your stamper, and most of the time if you leave that sticky layer there, the stamp will not transfer to the nail. So once you've removed this, you would simply take your regular nail polish, and in this case I'm just going to use Color Club Chelsea Girl, and we'll get our stamp prepared here. You would just stamp right over that white. And you want to make sure the polish is dry, since when you scrape the polish out of the engraved part, it leaves just the barest thin layer. It will not take long for most polishes to dry, but you do want to make sure that they are completely dry. So if you touch it and it feels like it's dry, you can go ahead and top coat this. And again, any of your preference of gel top coat will work. You can do 1 layer of top coat or 2. It's your preference. Sometimes I will do 2, especially if I'm going to add embellishments, just to make sure everything stays where it should. You always want to make sure that you cap your free edge. Now this particular polish only requires a 30-second cure, so you'll just pop that into the LED light and cure that for 30 seconds. And while that's curing, I'll pause the video and be right back. Alright, so our example here has cured in the lamp. And if you're happy with that, then you'll just go ahead and remove the sticky layer. And you are good to go. That is a good cured, set in place design, good for 2 weeks over the gel polish. Another way to incorporate your polish is to do, you would take your base coat. This is what ensures the polish actually sticks on your nail. The base coat, you would simply apply a coat of the base to your nail. You don't want to use too thick of a coat. Wipe off any excess. Alright, once you get your base coat painted on, I missed a spot right there. You would cure this for 5 seconds in the lamp. That's 5 seconds in an LED lamp. If you have a UV lamp, it would be for 1 minute for a base coat. Alright, so again, the gelish foundation only requires 5 seconds for a cure. Now, before you would apply any polish, again, you want to remove the sticky layer. Once that sticky layer is removed, you can then come in, and again, I'm just going to use the Color Club as an example. You would come in and paint your nails with your color as you normally would. And I'm terrible with regular nail polish as far as painting it like this, since I haven't used it in years in this respect. I have to keep remembering you can't work it forever like you can a gel polish. Alright, so not the best one coat right there, but you would let that go ahead and dry. Now I'm going to set this aside for about 5 minutes or so, because I'm going to show you what happens if you do not let your color coats dry before you apply the gel top coat. So I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to show you an example of one that I have let sit overnight. This is base coat, the gel base coat, with 2 coats of the Color Club color that I have let sit dry overnight. This is now ready to apply the gel top coat. And just as with your gel polishes, just right over it, 1 or 2 coats. It's up to you. As always, you do want to cap your edges to seal in that so you won't have any chipping or peeling. We'll pop that into the light for 30 seconds and I will be right back. Alright, so our swatch here has cured in the lamp, that top coat, and we're going to go ahead and remove the sticky layer. And you are left with a tough, durable finish that will last for 2 weeks until you're ready to go ahead and soak that off. A lot longer than most of the regular nail polishes can last without chipping or peeling. So that is a great alternative. The key here is patience, and I know some of us don't have a lot of it and don't have the time, but if you would like lasting results using the regular nail polish with the gel top coat, you do have to wait for this to completely dry, sometimes overnight depending on the polish that you're using. And I'm going to show you an example of what happens when you do not wait for your polish to dry. I've added, while I was at it, I added a second coat of the regular polish, and you can see it's dry to the touch, but you can see it still puts my fingerprint in there. So if you were not to wait, you get impatient and you come right in and put your top coat right over it. And you cure this. I'll go ahead and cure this, and we'll be right back as soon as that finishes. Alright, so our sample here has cured in the lamp, and you're thinking that everything looks all nice and cured, and you're going to have a nice lasting manicure. What's going to happen, like I said, this one has dried overnight. You can press into that with your nail, scratch into it, and nothing's going to happen to that. That is completely hardened. This one that did not cure, if I put my fingernail into it, you can see that it has left a dent in that. So if you, while the top part of it may be slightly hardened, the polish underneath is not. So you will end up with dents and more than likely lifting because the polish did not completely dry. So again, completely dry, you can do whatever you want with this one and nothing happens with it. Not dry, and you have the dents in it. So again, patience is the key. Let it completely dry and you will not have any issues using your regular nail polish between your base coat and your top coat, your gel base and top coat. Another way is, say for instance, you have your nice gel or your regular nail polish sandwich, we'll call it that. You've got your polish sandwiched in between two gel layers. And you want to go ahead and stamp an image onto this, but you don't want to commit to a week. I'll show you in just a second, as soon as I get my supplies here, how you can do that. All right, the other way that you can use your regular polish is you have your basically your gel manicure here, and you want to have a stamp on your nails, but you might want to change it up, or you might want to take it off after a couple of days. That is no problem. You would simply go ahead and stamp your image. Okay, you would stamp your image. Make sure that it is dry before you continue. And then instead of using a gel top coat, because you already basically have your complete gel manicure under this, you would take your regular top coat and top your stamp with, and this is smearing. I don't have the best of luck with regular top coats and regular nail polish. That's why I like the gel. And you would simply let that dry, and then you're ready to go about your business. If you decide that you want to change that stamp or take it off, you would simply take your non-acetone remover and remove the image, and you are left with your completely intact manicure, which you can restamp or leave as it is. So again, lots of ways that you can do the regular nail polish. Incorporate that into your gel polish manicure. Again, the key is letting the regular nail polish dry completely before adding your top coat, because again, if you can't, or if you don't, this is the result. You'll have dents and more than likely lifting of your color coats if you don't let that dry completely. So I hope you found the video helpful. If you guys have any more questions or suggestions for me, just go ahead and leave them down in the comments section. I'll be more than happy to accommodate anything that you like. Actually, I was going to show you one more thing here. And again, these textures, since they dry quickly, you can top these with top coat as well. I bought this Nicole by OPI gumdrop polish, and it's gorgeous in the bottle with all that holographic glitter in there. But when I got it onto the nail, and I love the textures, but this did not come across as spectacular on the nail as it does in the bottle. So this is a great example of how you can top coat that with your gel top coat. And again, I've let these layers, this is 3 layers of the texture polish, and I have let that dry overnight. With this polish, you don't really need to let it go overnight. I just did because I had the time to do it. But with that top coat, you can see how much sparklier, yes, that is a word, that polish is. And as always, you would just cure this for the 30 seconds in your LED lamp, and you are good to go. As always with any of the gel products, you do have to soak them off, regardless of whether or not you use the regular nail polish on top or in between. So just be aware of that if you're going to be using this method. And once again, I hope you found it helpful. I'd love to hear from you. And until next time, I will see you later.